Every time I see a heritage unit or something unique on the railroad, I feel compelled to share it with you guys. I've gotten pretty lucky in the past seeing my fair share of heritage units, but sometimes I just don't have quite enough luck to get the exact shots I want. Well, this particular occasion started with something catching the corner of my eye as I was driving by Norfolk Southern's Inman Yard in late January 2021. Yellow stripes on the front of a Gevo is not something I've ever seen. This one was painted for the New York, Chicago, and St. Louis Railroad, better known as the Nickel Plate Road. And honestly, I didn't get much time to get a good look. I grabbed my still camera and snapped a few pictures. You all can probably tell the unit also wasn't leading. Oh well, at least I got Atlanta in the background as 8100 rolled away. While I was doing this, another unique engine was sitting right behind me. Yep, that locomotive, painted in Tuscan red, is the Pennsylvania Railroad Heritage Unit. It obviously wasn't leading, or moving, but this was still cool for me. Part of my family is from the north, and they grew up with the Pennsy, and I'm also a fan. I went to the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania several years ago and picked up these magnets, and this amazing print, which is now framed. Of course, I also got pictures of some of the original Pennsy locomotives on display there. My favorite, the GG1. This unit is painted in what's called Brunswick green, instead of the Tuscan red that Norfolk Southern used. Legendary industrial designer Raymond Loewy is responsible for this paint scheme. He was also known as the father of streamlining. The museum also has the original GG1. See all those rivets on the side? In subsequent locomotives, the sides of these ended up being welded and smooth. This decision is also credited to Raymond Loewy. This locomotive, number 4800, was built in 1934 and served into the late 70s. As I was going through my old photos, I realized I also had a shot of an old nickel plate road locomotive that was on display at the museum. This one, number 757, is now in Bellevue, Ohio, at the Mad River and NKP Railroad Museum. Anyway, back to Atlanta. This unit is painted in one of the Pennsylvania Railroad's passenger schemes. It's got the iconic cat whiskers pinstriping that you could see on the original Pennsy locomotives. I can see why Norfolk Southern went with this. It looks great. It also looks like this train is about to get recrewed, and I couldn't stick around much longer either. Sometimes you've got to take what you can get when you can get it. I mean, hey, I may never see these one-of-a-kind engines ever again.